today is John Koyama, who is an Emmy Award-winning stunt coordinator and is recently nominated for an Emmy for supervising stunt coordinator and stunt performance. And he's been nominated for the TV series The Boys Season 4. And John, I'm so excited to have you with me to talk about your role and your work with the TV series The Boys. Welcome, John, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, yeah. So what does it mean to you to be nominated? I know you've been awarded, but how does it feel?
It is an absolute honor, not to be cliche or anything, but it is an honor for sure. And but I'm really happy and proud of my team because it is a team, complete team effort. Cast and crew as well, the whole production. A show like this, it takes literally everybody to make these action sequences. So it's they're all part of it for sure, and I'm really proud of it to be recognized like that from the Academy and like colleagues and peers for the hard work that we've all put in here for sure.
Yes, and I like when you said it takes a team because there's so much going that goes into it. Like you watch a TV series or a movie and you think, oh, this is so well done. You make it look easy, but it's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Mm,
Um, you've been in the business for, I understand, over 30 years,
mm,
and your first, I think, was The Perfect Weapon. And
mm.
just, tell us, our audience, being in the business for so many years, how has your work evolved and with the boys as well, the series?
Oh wow, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes, you're right. The first show I ever did was A Perfect Weapon. I got my SAG card, my A card on that. Uh, didn't know anything. Just because I came in from martial arts and I saw things on TV, I was like, I want to do that. So I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity and a break, and I fell in love with it. Just wanted to perform. Didn't really think about anything else, to be honest with you, but just performing. And just fell in love with stunts in the business, to be honest with you, and just kept working, kept grinding, and eventually, progressed into fight coordinating, fight choreography, and then stunt coordinating, and then now second unit directing and stuff. So the like it evolved, I think, just naturally as you grow and as you just persevere and keep pushing and keep working hard and just kind of believing in yourself and hopefully being in contact with really good people um,
Mhm.
and just absorbing and learning and keep learning like just yesterday. I mean, after 35 years in this business, you think, like I've seen and done everything, but just yesterday something happened, and I was like, wow, didn't think that would happen. But so you learn, you just keep learning, which is that's the beauty of what we do, right? Like it's just
Mhm.
every day is a new day, and I look forward to something new happening and something that you could learn something from for sure.
Yes, and I mean, when you think of the word stunt, like there's a lot involved, and there's like you have to be fit, obviously, and this also requires mental strength. So, can you tell reviewers what does that look like when you are like to start a say to be fit, obviously, but can you give us a bit of a background on that, John?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Like you do for sure. Being in stunts, you have to stay fit mentally and physically for sure. Yeah, it's a lot on your body. It's a lot. Obviously, it's a lot mentally too. To just stay lasered in and stay focused with
Mm.
when your stunts or just staying safe and making sure everything's safe and everything's looking good. You can't slip mentally at all, and physically you have to stay obviously in the best shape you possibly can be in. It's hard being in this business and the lack of sleep and the hours that we put in. It's hard to stay really healthy, but you do your best for sure. And our side of it, being in stunts, it's mandatory. It really is. You have to
Yeah,
try as well as you can and train as much as you possibly can. I try to get it in when I can.
well, you've been doing it for an impressive career, and like fueling your body is important, right? And making sure being safe. And tell us
Mhm.
about your work on the boys. And for those viewers who may not know about the TV series?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, The Boys is, it comes from a comic, a graphic novel. Um, it's insane, as we say. Pardon my language. As we say here, it's batshit crazy. It's a take on superheroes, right? Not your normal superheroes, not like Marvel or DC. These guys are not good superheroes. They're a little demented for sure, and they abuse their power. So you have the seven, who are the soups, as we call them, and then you have the boys, who are the vigilantes. Then they battle each other for, what is good and evil in the world, basically.
Yeah, so tell us some of the stunts and the boys like that you take through. Like, is there a typical day? Like, okay, we're going to do this stunt today. We're going to do this and this. Like, can you tell us?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I could take, for example, like a sequence, how we go about developing a sequence. Obviously it's all on the paper, right? It's the writers, Eric Kripke, creating it. And we take it off the paper and we go into like a think tank, our team, and we just kind of just start spitballing ideas. And then we take it out on the floor. We start choreographing and going through those processes, testing wires if need be, and all that stuff. And then once we get a sequence, we shoot it, pre-vising it. And that goes through a bunch of revisions with, Kripke and the director and producers and stuff. And we go back and forth and we fine tune it, keep fine tuning until we have the finished product. Then from there, we take that and we start teaching the actors. Once we teach the actors, then the crew has this previs as well. They start prepping what they need to do because, like I said, it takes literally every department in these sequences. As you know, they're big, and there's a lot of moving parts in The Boys. Then we
Mhm.
take that and we shoot it pretty much shot for shot on set. So that's kind
Right.
of the process in a nutshell.
Yes. And John, please tell us, what do you enjoy most working, for the boys? Like, is there, highlights or?
Um, I think just the overall collaboration of
Yes.
what we do here. And just being proud of the product because it is a super difficult show. It's really difficult to make the show. There's a lot going on in the show, short amount of time, right, to be able to make it happen. And it's when all the moving parts click together, the cast, the crew, the writers are brilliant. The office of production, everyone's brilliant, and then we make something that everyone's proud of. I think
Yes.
that's my most enjoyable thing is seeing the finished product of what we all did. That to me is I'm proud of that for sure.
Oh no, that's wonderful. And and the feedback has been great, right? It's
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, it has been. His Boys is a popular show. I didn't realize, to be honest with you, I'm kind of in my own world. We kind of just do the work, right? And I'm not Ant Star. I'm not Carl Urban. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. But I got a little taste of it. I was able, luckily enough, to go down to the Comic-Con. I've never been to one, and I was like, holy geez, this is yeah, it's big.
yeah, no, it's congratulations again. And so this is you're shooting season 5, is that right? Am I correct?
Yes, we just finished it actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we just finished it. Yeah,
Yes.
that was
And
bittersweet for sure because that's the final season and yeah, a lot of blood,
oh
sweat, and tears, man, and it was a lot. Yeah, it was difficult. The last days were pretty hard.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna ask you more. How does it feel to be the last? But um for yeah, I was looking at, for those who've never watched the series, like, where can they go and what do you want people to take away from it, from the popular TV series?
Um, I don't know. It's if you know the show, like we take a lot of shots at, and we're in with current events, and it's fun. It is crazy for sure, and it and I don't know. I think it's just it's so well done though. It really is, and I think if you watch it, just have an open mind and just take in the creativity really that it took
Mhm.
to make this show. I think if you just watch an episode, you probably be either whether you like it or not, you're going to be blown away for sure.
Yes, yes, and so I like to thank you. And before we leave, is there anything else you'd like to add, John, that I didn't ask?
No, I don't think so. Other than yeah, yeah, just yeah, I love, I'm proud of the show, man, and just check it out, and in the last season is we just finished it. It is going to be insane. It's an insane season of TV, like for sure.
Well, wishing you all the best, John, and thank you for joining me today. I really enjoyed our conversation. And for those that never seen it, go check it out, The Boys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.